Today's episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Go over and get you a free audiobook 30-day free trial over at www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can be picking up Timothy Zahn's new book, Thrawn. It's freaking awesome. Or you can get Ahsoka. You can get all these Star Wars books because everybody loves Star Wars. If you don't love Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? There's over 180,000 titles, though, to choose from. You can get it on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle. And if you have an MP3 player and what are you doing with your life, you can get that there as well. So go over to audibletrial.com/nerdcave and grab you one of those new books. Get smart. We read at the Nerd Cave. We read. Build it beautiful. What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Podcast, episode 205. And I'm joined along with...
Allie. I feel like my intros are always super awkward, so I'm like, oh, wait, I have to say my name now.
Yeah, that's okay, though. You'll get better at it.
I feel like, no, I just feel like that has to be, like, my thing from now on. It's like, I can be super confident any other time. Just like, I'm Allie. Hey.
That works. That works. This past, you missed out on the live stream on Thursday.
I did. I felt bad.
But on the live stream, Derek Daniel jokingly asked me to read him a bedtime story. So I obliged him. I read him a bedtime story.
What story did you read?
It was something about a sheep. I don't remember.
There's a lot of bedtime stories about sheep.
Yeah, it was not like a normal bedtime story. Like it was like a very obscure sheep bedtime story. Didn't really have any moral value to it. The sheep was inconsiderate. Mm-hmm. And didn't care about its mother being worried about its whereabouts. But it wanted to eat the sweet grass. I remember that.
Okay.
Wanted to eat. I call it the millennial of sheeps. That's my take on it.
Okay.
And at the end, I was like, do y'all want me to read you another bedtime story? And the chat was like, unanimously, yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I was like, okay, we'll read another one. We read The Lion Who Wouldn't Try. And I broke down the story, and I commented on how the lion is also a millennial that doesn't want to put itself out there and actually try. It just wants to be safe and be, selfish and proud. It's,
well, I mean, it's a lion. Like, was it a male lion?
It was a male lion.
Well, see, because in, like, lion prides, the males always stay behind. It's always the females that go out there and get stuff done.
No, it was like, oh, do you want to go swimming with me, lion? Or do you want to do
this? My
this?
point still stands.
Yeah. Don't be lazy, and don't make your mother worry about you.
And be a lioness.
There you go.
They do all the hunting.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Yeah. They don't have
Plus
a cool
they're
name.
like giant kitties.
They are like giant kitties. Guys, this is the Nerd Cave Podcast. Each and every week, we put this thing up over on Patreon early. You can go check that out. Patreon.com/nerdcave. Toss us a few dollars. Get it early. Be an awesome kid like the people that support us over there. Or, if you don't want to toss us any money, you can go over to youtube.com/nerdcave network and check it out. Segment by segment, day by day, until Friday, we put up the whole thing for your viewing pleasure and also on podcast services around the world. So, yeah.
Yep.
Robbie's not here?
Nope.
His girlfriend's mother's getting married?
Oh, I remember him talking about that.
Yes. Yeah. And tomorrow is Easter.
Yes, it is.
And I've got a big trip coming up. I'm leaving Tuesday night. So everything, we're doing this early.
Yeah, a little early. Yeah, I got a text from you, and you were like, hey, well, I assumed that you were talking about the podcast. You didn't actually say that. You're just like, hey, well, let's plan for after 5. And I was like, okay.
No, I asked you, like, what you doing?
Yeah, you asked what I was doing.
Are you busy?
But I was just like, I'm assuming that you're talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
But I just, yeah.
No, I was talking about that drug deal.
People are going to watch this, and now they're going to know. There's narcs out there.
I ain't afraid of no narc. Like we do the Ghostbusters version of a drug dealer. I ain't afraid of no narc.
I'm not afraid of no narc.
I love it. All right, so we've got a ton of news, but we're going to start out in a somber way. I'm running the control board.
Yes, you are.
So, yeah, we're going to start it out somberly. Yeah, Charlie Murphy dies at 15, 57. The actor was known for his work on The Chappelle Show. Comedian actor Charlie Murphy, who was also Eddie Murphy's older brother, has sadly passed away at the age of 57. TMZ reports Murphy died from leukemia Wednesday morning in an NYC hospital. He had been undergoing chemotherapy treatment. Murphy's loved ones had believed his health was improving before learning of his death, according to the report. Murphy recently co-wrote some of Eddie's movies, including Vampire in Brooklyn and Orbit, and co-starred in the films like CB4 and Are We There Yet? He was also one of the main co-stars of The Chappelle Show, later co-host of the Lost episode seasons, and was part of some of the most memorable skits, specifically Charlie Murphy's True Hollywood Stories. Charlie Murphy is survived by his 3 children. Did you ever watch any of The Chappelle Show?
Yeah, I've. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I have seen it.
Yeah. My biggest memory of Charlie Murphy is the basketball game against Prince.
I vaguely remember that.
And if you haven't watched that, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description for that. Just that clip.
Yeah.
It is absolutely amazing. So, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family that has been affected.
Yeah.
Especially since he was supposedly getting better, or believed to be getting.
That's so sad. 57 is such a young age.
Oh yeah.
That's like way too young.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely crazy.
Okay, you said you have a special article that you wanted to pull up.
I do.
And I'm not looking because
Okay.
the article's right there.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's pulling up. Jude Law has been cast as a young Dumbledore.
Oh my God! What?
Yes.
No.
Yes. In the Fantastic Beasts sequel.
Oh my God! Oh, I have been waiting so long for them to announce. I'm so excited. Jude Law is so good. Can I text my friends this really quick?
No, we're doing a podcast.
Okay, fine. I'll text it later.
2-time Academy Award nominee Jude Law will portray a young Albus Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them sequel. And I'm not going to read any further because I haven't watched the Fantastic Beasts. But you can see him and playing the young Pope.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in that.
He's the young Pope. Pope that is young.
Yeah, the Pope that is young. The young Pope.
Yes.
The Pope of young age.
The Popey Pope.
The Pope of the Pope.
You know, if I was ever Pope, like when I like give blessings and all of that, Badooja would be my. I'd be like, and the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Badooja.
Would you like have like holy water to spray on them, or just Badooja?
Like acid, so they felt it instantly. Like
what if
their
they're
sins are being absolved by the acid?
No, their sins are being dissolved.
Yes. Like, what is this? Be like, your sins, my child.
Holy water, because you have been possessed by Satan.
Badooja. Oh, so are you excited about that?
I am very excited. I love Jude Law. I think he's a great actor, and seeing him play young, that is such a great pick. I'm so excited.
Are you excited?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, but you need to watch that movie. They did a really good job.
I watched some of it, then I fell asleep in the chair.
That's fair.
I was like, eh.
It's really good, and I thought Eddie Redmayne did a great job at playing Newt.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Newt Gingrich, like that.
No.
Yeah, I think that's who they were trying to portray, like a young Newt Gingrich. Is it Gingrich? Greenrich?
Gingrich. So I feel like Grinch isn't his name.
Like Newt Grinch. I wonder if someone calls him like Newt Magoot. Like if I was his like best friend, be like Newt Magoot.
Wait, which Newt? Newt Scamander or Newt Gingrich?
Newt Gingrich.
Okay.
Newt Magoot.
So I was gonna say someone has absolutely called Newt that for Newt Scamander. At least I would certainly hope so.
That would be me. Like me and Newt Gingrich were like best friends. I don't know why we'd be best friends.
Yeah,
but
I don't know either.
Newt Magoot would be my go-to way of like.
Newt Magoot. He'd be like, Zach, please stop calling me Newt Magoot. You know how I feel about it. You'd be like, shut up, Newt Magoot.
Because that's what I do. I drive things into the ground. I've realized this. I was listening to a Kevin Smith podcast last night with Amy, and like I know I do this about jokes, and I have a tendency to like drive a joke in the ground, but also like attack someone for what they like. And he was doing that on the podcast, and I was just like, this is what I've become. I was like, I have become my idol in so many ways. So,
well, there you go.
Yeah, Edumacation. I think it's 98 was that episode. Oh, so there was something that happened this weekend.
It's just like a little thing, right?
Like
not a whole lot of people heard about it.
It doesn't really matter.
No, not really.
We can actually skip it.
Yeah.
Like this is just like 7 tabs.
Yeah,
of stuff that
it really was a small thing. Like I just happened to come upon it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like if like it just had like the stars were aligned, whatever, I wouldn't have seen anything about it.
I don't think it's important.
I mean, like I'm sure it's important to like 5 people, maybe 6.
Like, if you're a nerd, like
yeah.
I mean, like I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
But like if you're a nerd, like a real nerd, like ones that like you've got your glasses taped.
Yeah,
and
you got like your pocket protectors.
Yeah, and you smell like
you have con funk constantly.
Yes, like your body is covered in like this gray film.
I'm sorry, I'm having war flashbacks.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like only those people would care.
I think only those people, but those people might be watching. So.
Yeah, we can address it, I guess.
Let's be nice to them.
Yeah, whatever.
So this thing called Star Wars, like
yeah.
I don't really know who is into this crap.
I've heard about it, like occasionally, like you go into like a store and there's like that one section of the store you try to avoid.
Yeah.
I always see it over there.
Yeah, it's like that part of Hot Topic that you don't want to go past.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like the weird like fetish type stuff, and then Star Wars is right beside it.
Yeah, but it sucks because sometimes there's good stuff past that, so you have to like walk past it. And you're like, no,
and then you want like people in the store judging you by being near it because they think you're going to.
Yeah, but it's like, no, guys, please, no.
So Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
Episode 8, The Last Jedi, dropped a trailer.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they dropped a trailer.
Oh, okay.
It was like a big trailer.
Yeah, like a huge trailer. It smacked someone.
It was like a
and
mobile.
Then they had like the video trailer inside of it.
Yeah, it was like a mobile home filled with chickens.
Why chickens? Did they address that?
Because it's so like under budgeted. Like there's no AC in this mobile home either.
Well, why would I still don't understand why they would put chickens in the mobile home?
So it's easier to get the dinner.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't know.
We went a long way to like put down Star Wars and everybody that likes Star Wars.
Even though we love Star Wars, like
exactly.
you're like Star Wars. I'm just seeing like this giant poster. There's like a Star Wars book. There's some Star Wars art over there, and I'm just like, yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. You know, there's no like Darth Vader thing over there. No. Nothing like that. Star Wars Episode 8 released a trailer. My Reacts is up. Derek has a Reacts over on Facebook. You can go watch that. What did you think of the trailer?
I saw some. I'll get some grievances out of the way first, and I think that they're fair.
Grievances. Grievous, like General Grievous.
Yes.
Oh,
so, like I saw this and I kind of agree with it. I think they're just trying to keep it a mystery for the most part. But like Finn, who's like the male lead of the he's in the trailer for like a second.
I think Poe. Oh, yeah, he was the male lead for the last one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Poe as well, but Poe's also in there for a second. And so like some people were like, they could have shown more of that. And I agree with, but like it was just the first trailer. I'm sure we'll get more later.
Yeah.
But watching it gave me chills. Like I am so excited. And whenever, I guess this isn't spoilers because it's the title of the movie. Whenever Luke is like, the Jedi need to end. And I was like, oh my gosh! Like I'm really looking forward to this movie.
Yeah, like going off the Finn thing, someone translated like the words that were on his pod.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
What's it say?
One of them says like it was like ABGB
like keyboard smash?
Yes. The other one said stable though, but
okay.
but one of them was literally just gibberish.
I saw I don't know. I don't know if we should talk about this now or talk about it later. It was like an interview he had with I don't remember now, but it was at the
Star Wars celebration,
and it was talking about some stuff that Finn does in the movie.
I haven't read it, so you're gonna have to enlighten me.
Okay, it was with I am blanking on the actress's name and the character's name.
Daisy Ridley.
No, not Daisy Ridley. I believe she was the female pilot.
Female pilot?
Yeah, in the last movie. I feel
Are you talking about Rogue One?
No. Oh, not like like in episode 7. Yeah, there was a female pilot.
I vaguely remember a female pilot.
I could be wrong. I'm
that
fairly certain
dies, I think, or doesn't die. I don't know. She was like swarming around and was
I
like.
don't remember now. I feel so bad that I can't remember. It's been a really long week, but
They were talking about what he's doing.
Yeah, and so it's like he and this girl, like they have to like go off and do some kind of mission together. Or
like
something.
drugs, like run drugs for the resistance.
Yeah.
Because Coruscant has been destroyed, so they've got to make money some way. So they're running spice for the resistance.
Yes.
There you go. There's
No,
the subplot
exactly right.
for.
Yeah. So like it is saying that Finn's gonna have his own little adventure while Rey's doing
Jedi training.
Yoga. I was gonna say yoga training, but Jedi training works too.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like the trailer looks amazing.
Oh, yes,
just like the training itself, like seeing her go through that with Luke, and of course they put the little stones there to kind of like an homage.
Yeah, an homage, but like they're much smaller.
Yeah, much smaller stones.
Plus, I feel like Luke is like, my teacher sucked. He rode around on my back and made me try to lift a ship out of a swamp. It was awful.
And just the cinematography was
the scene
gorgeous.
Where there people, especially like people have been focusing on one scene in particular where it's Rey and she's like standing like in this kind of like dip of rocks and like the waves are like coming up. It is so gorgeous. I was like, the DP, like they got that one right. Yeah, they got that one right.
We also see Captain Phasma flanked by a bunch of stormtroopers. So she apparently escaped the garbage compactor on Starkiller Base and got away.
Well, they said after the episode 7 came out, they said that Phasma would play a bigger role in this movie, which
one would hope so because they
made such a big deal about her character, and then she was on screen for like 5 seconds.
I know, and that was the thing that kind of irked me the most. They were trying to make, we have this really strong female character, but
you don't ever see her.
Don't ever see her. She does nothing but literally complain and moan and gripe out Finn, and you're just like, I have nothing here. I have no love here for you.
Yeah.
But she is confirmed to get a book herself.
Oh, yes. I think I heard about that.
So that's awesome, having a Phasma book. Hopefully, delving into the backstory for her and everything.
Yes, I would love to have more Phasma info.
Yes. I want to know more. I'm curious to see what it is.
This is the interview thing I was talking about. Okay. The actress's name is Kelly Marie Tran. And the character's name is Rose. That's right.
Wow, that's a Star Wars name.
I mean, come on. Luke's name is Luke. It's such a common name.
Yes, but that's okay.
Okay.
Rose, seriously.
No, I understand.
Seriously.
But
seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm very, very excited for this movie.
If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you'd pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.